Chicago's landmark Montgomery Ward building is a monument to retailing days gone by.
Thank you for calling Groupon.
But what's inside these days, that'll be a lot of exposure, this is the hottest new thing in retail marketing.
I'm going to take care of that right now.
When we think about the future of the company, we think about this mission that we have to transform the way people buy from local businesses.
Andrew Mason is the CEO of Groupon, as in group coupon. Get it? And it's the fastest growing company in history.
This is, I don't even know what this is.
If you would just break down for me, how does Groupon work for the people who've just not heard about it yet?
So it's very simple. You sign up for Groupon, and every morning you get an email that features a great local business. It could be a restaurant, it could be theater, it could be a sporting event, it could be a spa, or it could be a haircut or something. 50% off, 60, 70% off or more.
Seems like a simple idea, but it took Mason to bring it to life 2 years ago at the then tender age of 28.
You guys have different price points for different weekends.
How successful has it been? So far, Groupon sold more than 25 million of these discounted coupons, and analysts say revenue could hit $1 billion by next year. And Groupon just turned down a near $6 billion buyout from Google. Big bucks for a quirky company where the average age is somewhere south of 30. They must love you here.
He's okay.
Yeah. Does it feel like you're being visited by a rock star when he comes by?
No, please don't say stuff. Oh my God.
Now, get this. In December of 2008, Groupon had 400 subscribers. Today, it has 40 million Groupon groupies in 35 countries and 335 cities who get an email offer every day. And it's got competition. A similar site called Living Social has 10 million members in 5 countries, with more competitors nipping at their heels.
I'm waiting for hair extensions.
For members like Rachel Molina and Jeff Boehm, every morning feels like Christmas. They open their inboxes and tear through the daily deals.
If I look in purchase history, we have the Hiba NYC, which was a kind of spa, like threading place, and then the Genoa spas where we went for our massages beforehand.
They've got a good reason to save money. They're getting married in a few months and collecting Living Social and Groupon offers for their honeymoon.
It was 2 nights for $250 near Palm Springs. So to me, that's a pretty good deal. It's half off, or a little over half off of what their usual going rate is.
These really complete the room. And those masterpieces on the wall, they did those in a painting class for half off.
These sites are kind of a source of something different to do, and it's just a fresh idea.
Yeah, when's the last time either of you picked up a paintbrush?
Yeah.
Not since kindergarten, I think.
Yeah.
Good evening.
The night we visited, they were going out to dinner. Half off, of course.
May I have the voucher, please?
Sure.
We followed them to the Club A Steakhouse, where Agron Salome is the manager.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here's how their deal worked with Living Social,
We did extremely well. We sold over 1,100 coupons.
which bought a $150 dinner for $75. Do the math. That's $82,500 in coupons in just one day. Typically, the website takes half. The business walks away with the other half.
I've even seen it in my office, walking down the hall.
Linda Abraham of ComScore keeps tabs on consumer online traffic. She says the sites are the perfect marriage of social networking and local businesses. Well, it's becoming a social activity.
It's a social activity, exactly, and I think it combines the social, the good deal, and the local, and I think those 3 things really make it.
The point is that merchants can get customers in the door in a big way.
I think a big part of it is about trial, and if you talk to some of the local retailers, I think that's what they will tell you, that it's really hard for a local store to get 600, 700, 800 new people coming to a restaurant, for example, in a given time period.
I love the length on you.
Ricardo Rojas picked up 600 new customers at his small Manhattan salon.
So the minute the Living Social deal goes up, is that the minute the phone started to ring?
It's the minute that it started the phone ringing. Yeah, non-stop, absolutely.
Jennifer Heathcote called in for a hair straightening.
What are you getting today?
Okay, I'm getting the keratin treatment, and it's usually $500, and I got it for $150.
Let's talk about the kind of money that you think you made as a result of Living Social.
Again, I think it's not about the amount of money that you make. It's actually it's about the client that you meet and then the client that you can keep.
How do you find out about the deals?
Well, I wake up every morning and I have about 20 new emails every morning.
Shatine Fong works as a model for Rojas.
Price is what gets you in the beginning, but they have to have good service once you arrive.
Exactly. I mean, I can pay for something, but if it's not good, it's not worth spending $35, $75.
But sometimes the margins can get a little thin. One cafe owner in Portland, Oregon complained that her deal with Groupon cut the price on food so much that it almost put her out of business. Still, Groupon claims that 95% of its merchants would do it again.
More customers in a day than they might get in a month.
Over at Living Social, CEO Tim O'Shaughnessy says it's not just about short-term profits. It's about marketing.
How do you get retailers to agree to offer their goods and services for 50, even 70% off the price that they would charge a normal consumer walking in the front door?
Well, if you think about it, it's really a new advertising method for them that's very, very trackable. So if they were to go and buy ads, whether it's in the Yellow Pages or a newspaper or even on...
I don't know anyone who's reading the Yellow Pages or the newspaper right now for an ad.
Well, there you go. They're lowering their prices, but they're also taking their marketing budgets to zero.
Living Social, by the way, just got a $175 million investment from Amazon.
I'm so addicted.
And probably wishes all its customers were like O'Shaughnessy himself.
I have a weekend getaway that I will take my wife on. I actually just bought my Christmas tree at Santa's Forest, which I'll pick
for
up
$45.
Yeah.
What was the original price on that?
Oh, it probably around 85 or so.
Not bad. There's a discount.
So what's the future of these sites? Linda Abraham of ComScore sees virtually unlimited potential.
Right now it's really consumery. Does it get to a business place where companies are all of a sudden using services like this, where healthcare is this way, where education is this way, where housing, cars, you name it?
Well, I think that probably most companies in America are thinking about it as we speak.
The power of group buying.
Exactly, exactly. This is a model that you can't ignore.
So you see something bigger than what's already happening right now?
Yeah, we really think we've just scratched the surface. Covers.
But Groupon CEO Andrew Mason isn't ignoring the lessons of other once hot internet startups. There he is in the lobby, on the cover of Forbes magazine, surrounded by sites that crashed and burned. Still, he's got one thing his competitors don't.
That whole $6 billion offer from Google that differentiates you from Living Social.
Well, we're a cool company, I think, yeah.